Kadyrov, president of Chechnya, showing off the gun-mounted Tesla in his country. He looks very happy. He says it's a gift from Elon Musk. Elon Musk, the owner of Tesla. So Elon Musk has apparently sent a gun-mounted Tesla, and that's a machine gun, that's not a baby gun, to the president of Chechnya. And Chechnya is a country that is run by this president, but that's a country that reports to Russia. Great Russia. He's a very good friend of Vladimir Putin. Not really friend, I'd say he's like a little brother, because when his father was president, Putin was president as well. At the death of his father, Putin kind of told him, you're going to be president of your country that's still going to be directed or a little bit controlled. Or maybe let's just say you're going to be reporting to me as Great Russia.
На протяжении 4 лет, последних 4 лет, президент Чеченской Республики Ахмад Хаджи Кадыров достойно и мужественно исполнял свой долг перед своим народом. Это был по-настоящему героический человек. Ахмад Хаджи Кадыров ушел из жизни 9 мая, в день нашего общенационального праздника, в День Победы. И ушел непобежденным.
So Kadyrov is a very interesting human being. He likes fighting. He's like a big boy that loves boy things. He likes fighting, boxing, kickboxing. He sponsors many of these events. He's invited Floyd Mayweather, Badr Hari. He has held numerous events, fight events, because that's his mentality. That's Chechen's mentality. So Chechen soldiers are considered as some of the most vicious soldiers of Russia, because Chechen is part of Russia. Who is Kadyrov? Kadyrov is also the guy that said Moscow should hit one tactic nuclear bomb into Ukraine to tell them to stop playing. So he thought because they're playing too much, Vladimir Putin should authorize a strike of a tactical nuclear bomb in Ukraine, much bigger than what you've seen, in order to get them to behave. But obviously, Putin did not agree with that. That's why we haven't seen anything like that. If it was for him, the war would have been all out, because they're crazy like that. They don't play. So now, obviously, Elon Musk is under fire. A lot of people are attacking him, saying, why are you sending this car to this person? Why are you doing this to the Ukrainians? So Kadyrov said to Elon Musk, Elon, thank you. Come to Chechen's capital, Grozny. I will accept you as my dearest guest. I don't think our Russian foreign ministry will be against such trip.
Спасибо Илону Маску за такой транспорт. Он скоро отправится на СВО.
That's a message is sent to Elon Musk. He's also said that he's going to send that car to war. So the car is going to participate in the war in Ukraine. And a lot of Americans are not happy about that. Some people are telling Elon Musk, so you're supporting Russia to fight Ukraine. So you're supporting the bloody people. Elon Musk replied to one of the people on Twitter. He said, are you seriously so retarded that you think I donated the Cybertruck to a Russian general? He says, yet another example of how much the legacy media lies. Musk added. So this is very interesting for me because, you know, usually high-level people, when you blame them for something, they don't reply. Especially if they know they didn't do it. Like if you didn't do something and they say, oh, are you supporting those people that hate us? And you know you didn't do it. You're just going to go like, are you out of your head? You know what I mean? Like when you feel like you need to write a full as Elon Musk, we're talking Elon Musk here. Are you seriously retarded that you think I donated the Cybertruck to a Russian general? And you use an emoji laughing. What do you think this is? To me, it feels like somebody trying to justify himself or not. What do you think about that? So let me remind you here, when the war started, Elon Musk supported the Ukrainians. After the Russians destroyed Ukrainian infrastructure, Elon Musk allowed them to use his internet via satellite. Ukrainians got access to Starlink via satellite. It was free of charge from Elon Musk. He said they can fight the war, but let them stay connected on the internet. That was Elon Musk's gift to the Ukrainians. But then later on, he said something along the lines of, why do we need to go to war like this? Do we really need to support Ukraine to a point where we're going to go to world war against Russia? Well, I like Ukraine, but I don't think I like Ukraine at that level of going to world war for Ukraine. And then many people got very, very angry. They said Elon Musk is pro-Russian. Elon Musk is wrong. And another thing was the Ukrainians were using Elon Musk's internet trying to hit the Russian naval base. Then Elon Musk cut internet. And then people were very angry again against Elon Musk. That's when they say you are sold to Russia and stuff like that. In past weeks, Elon Musk has shown a lot of support to Donald Trump. Why? because he knows Donald Trump was going to try to finish the war against Russia.
So Elon called me. As you know, he endorsed me full-throated. Great endorsement. I respect Elon a lot. He respects me. And not easy for him to endorse, to be honest with you. You know, it takes courage to endorse people. Many people have courage and many people don't. He does have courage. And Elon endorsed me, and he asked me whether or not I'd do a show on Monday, and I think it's going to be Monday night. And I believe he's the host of the show. So it'll be very interesting. A lot of people are talking about it. I look forward to it. That'll be done on Monday night.
So he's not necessarily going to support the Ukrainians. Donald Trump said that Zelensky was a good marketer. He says every time he comes from America and goes back to the country, he leaves with a lot of billions of dollars. He says he's an amazing actor.
I think Zelensky is maybe the greatest salesman of any politician that's ever lived. Every time he comes to our country, he walks away with $60 billion. And I like him. You know, on the impeachment hoax #1, he was very good. He said, no, the president didn't threaten me at all. He could have been a grandstander and said, I was threatened, right, Matt? He could have said, I was threatened. So I like him. But he's the greatest salesman of all time.
So you can clearly tell that Donald Trump does not want this war to continue. He doesn't want to get into a world war against Russia. So Elon Musk is supporting Donald Trump. And many leftists in the US don't like Elon Musk very much. Does that mean Elon Musk is also supporting Putin? Because let's remember again, Elon Musk said Ukraine should negotiate with Russia. And for that, Ukraine needs to give up some space, some of the land to Russia for peace to be returned. And many people hated that.
You know, it's sort of like, there's this saying about, like this saying comes from World War I. It's like young boys who don't know each other killing each other on behalf of old men that do know each other. The hell's the point of that?
So Volodymyr Zelensky said that he's not, or has said in the past, he's not interested in talking to Putin directly. Do you think he should sit down, man-to-man, leader-to-leader, and negotiate peace?
Look, I think I would just recommend do not send the flower of Ukrainian youth to die in trenches. Whether he talks to Putin or not, just don't do that. Whoever goes on the offensive will lose massive numbers of people. And history will not look kindly upon them.
Now, do you think Elon Musk sent this truck to the president? Or do you think the president might have bought it in his own ways and mounted a gun on top of it, then said thank you to Elon Musk? I mean, what are the interests? Why would he do that? Why would he get Elon Musk into trouble if he didn't do that? Or do you think Elon Musk sent it, and by sending it to him, maybe they had an agreement saying, make sure the car is not shown to the public. And this person comes on being a soldier and trying to rub it off on Americans. He put a gun on top of it and did what he wanted. Or do you think Elon Musk provisioned a space where you can install a gun to be put on top of it? Let me know how you feel about this. Now, Russia has threatened Poland. They say they're going to respond against Poland if Poland dare to shoot down any of Russian missiles heading to Ukraine. So apparently the Ukrainians and the Polish had an agreement that if a missile is being shot by the Russians into Kiev and the Polish had the ability to stop it, they should shoot it down. Russia will respond if Poland tries to intercept Russian missile over Ukraine. This was stated by Oleg Tchakpin, director of the 3rd European Department of the Russian Foreign Ministry. If the official Warsaw succumb to an adventurous impulse and dare to attempt or intercept long-range weapons, the response will be adequate and quite specific, he said. So my question here is that will Russia really shoot into Poland if Poland did such thing? My worry is this, fellas. I know a lot of you here are very big fanatics of Russia. Yeah, Russia's a great country. We love it. We all love Russia. They've never colonized Africa. We know that. They are good people. They've helped many Africans find liberation. We know that. But they've said many things they have not backed. So we have to question. They said if you cross the red line, we're going to do something drastic. The red line has been crossed many times. They say if you dare send anything into Russian territory, what you're going to see is going to be drastic. Ukrainians have crossed into Russia. Nothing has happened. And these are facts. I don't care how you feel about this, whether it's NATO or wherever. I don't care. This is the truth. The truth is, they've said, if you cross this line, we're going to hit. They've crossed numerous times. Nothing has happened. Will the Russians react if Poland shoot down or intercept Russian missile over Ukraine? That's a big question. Earlier, Polish Foreign Minister Radoslav Sikorski said that Warsaw is considering Kiev's proposal to shoot down Russian missile. So it looks like it's an agreement that has not been completely signed yet. But they're saying we are considering, in case Russia shoots into Ukraine, we can shoot down the missiles. Fellas, once more, I don't care how you feel. But if somebody says this is my red line, don't touch my hand, and somebody touch their hand and they don't react, there's no way anybody can respect them. If you say, you touch my hand, I break your jaw, and you don't break the jaw, you failed. And I can understand many people saying, yeah, he doesn't want to create a world war and stuff. Very nice that he doesn't want to do that. But to what extent is he going to go accepting the red line to be crossed? Let me know how you feel about this. God bless.